This case really got to me during my research. That poor baby. Hello true crime fans and welcome to Behind the Yellow Tape. Today we're diving into a case that is just heartbreaking in its sheer neglect. The murder of 16-month-old Jailyn Candelario in Cleveland, Ohio in June of 2023. The perpetrator, her own mother, Kristel Candelario. This isn't just a story of a moment of impulsive rage, but one of calculated, prolonged abandonment that defies belief. Kristel, then 32, made the chilling decision to leave her toddler daughter completely alone in their Cleveland home. She packed her bags and headed off on a 10-day holiday, first to Detroit and then on to Puerto Rico. Just think about it. 10 whole days Jailyn was left in a pack and play, a portable crib, with no food, no water, and no one to check on her. This wasn't a secret either. Kristel was reportedly posting smiling photos of herself on the beach to social media, while her baby girl was suffering unmanageable horror back at home. When Kristel finally returned on the 16th of June, she found Jailyn unresponsive. She called 911, but it was far too late. Emergency responders immediately noted the child was extremely dehydrated. The medical examiner's office later determined the cause of death to be starvation and severe dehydration. The scene was horrific. Jailyn was found on a soiled liner in her crib, surrounded by urine and feces. Neighbours mentioned in the past they tried to help Kristel. One woman named Ardelia stated that Kristel often left Jailyn with her. Ardelia had taken care of the little girl for nearly 2 months once, without Kristel even checking in, and she had offered to look after Jailyn again for this specific trip. Kristel had apparently declined, saying she already had a plan. This shows a deliberate choice to leave Jailyn alone, despite having readily available alternatives and people willing to help. It wasn't an oversight, it was a cold, fatal decision. The legal process moved forward swiftly. Kristel was indicted on multiple charges, including aggravated murder. In February 2024, she entered a guilty plea to aggravated murder and child endangerment as part of a plea deal. The sentencing hearing, which took place in March 2024, was intensely emotional. During the proceedings, Kristel offered a statement claiming that God and her daughter had forgiven her, and citing struggles with her mental health. However, Judge Brandon Sheehan delivered a powerful rebuke and decisive sentence. He told Candelario, just as you didn't let Jailyn out of her confinement until she died, so too you should spend the rest of your life in a cell without freedom. The only difference will be that prison will at least feed you and give you liquids that you denied her. Kristel was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Justice for Jailyn was served with the harshest sentence available. This really is a case that truly highlights the worst of human betrayal and a tragedy that should never have happened. Thank you for listening today, and remember, stay behind the yellow tape.